Hello there, everybody. Think we're good? Think we're live? Hey, everybody in chat. Sup to Shadowless, the legend, and Hypno. Hey, yo. How you guys doing today? So this is Terra Firma Tuesday, my first official Terra Firma Tuesday stream, and yeah, I got some plans for us today. We're gonna do a little building around the junkyard, the rustlands here. So I made this little area down here, bit of a platform, and I'm gonna connect it sort of to that, I'm thinking. But anyway, what this is gonna be for is I want to add a steam engine power supply here that can hopefully power multiple things throughout the junkyard. So what I'm thinking is, first of all, I've got these hidden water wheels like this inside. You know, they're not the greatest, they're kind of laggy. It'd be great to kind of replace systems like that, and they seem to break a lot lately. Got another one here. I'll definitely keep this one, but I've also got like that down there. I've got this one here, and yeah, they just have issues and they're laggier than they need to be probably. So I kind of want to hook all of that up to steam engines, and I believe that's possible. Hey Ricky, how you doing, bud? And so one steam engine can have up to 8 engines on it, I believe, to create steam engines. And if we connect 2 engines together, we can get 512 SUs, and we should be able to run that off of aluminum material, aluminum gears and stuff like that. I've got some of that already. Let me grab actually some of this stuff. So I'm hoping like I can send off different lines to different places, you know, and they'll grab that, and they'll be able to produce more SUs, because, you know, my idea is that this works and I'm not wrong, so hopefully I'm not. But yeah, so one full-size steam engine should be able to power 4 separate lines of 512 SU is what I'm thinking. So I've got a little bit of material here, some stuff pre-made, gonna grab. I don't really have a design in my head. I've just got an idea of how we're gonna do it. Ideally, I'd like to set up 4 separate steam engines is the plan. Gonna surpass me with aluminum shafts. They're so easy to make, Ricky. You can easily retrofit yours without any issue. If this even works. I don't know for sure that this works. It's just, I believe it will. If I believe hard enough, maybe it'll work. What else do I need? Grab some tests. Definitely gonna need a lot more stuff that I'll realize later after the fact. Oh yeah, aluminum pump. Need that. All right, let's get started on this. Oh, hey, before we get started, greetings from the job site. Wish I could be on TFT with you guys. Aw, we miss you, Ricky. We'll be here though when you get back. Appreciate you dropping in. I made a bit of a greenhouse here, and it's like not working. Everything instantly dies, and it's because temperature, it says. When it dies, it says the temperature's wrong. I thought a greenhouse is supposed to take care of that. Let's see, it's working. It's greenhouse 630 blocks, but yeah, so that if anybody has any ideas, love to hear why this stuff dies instantly. But anyway, back to the project at hand. I'm gonna put it kind of centralized. I'm thinking centralized on this platform. I'm thinking doing a little water area down below, kind of would be in the center of the 4. Although I don't know if that's a good idea. Then I'm gonna have to work, because like some of the steam engines will point off this way. There's not really anything I'll need to power that way. So maybe I just make a line of steam engines, huh? I'll do a water supply and stuff. Yeah, that'll probably be easier to get to. Hey Vasana, what's up? All right, so clear open a little bit of an area here. Need a little bit like that. We should grab some bricks. Um, hmm. Actually, I think I'm gonna do it a little more like. Let's start out with just here. Let's make a water sort. That gravel. Let's put that there, and we'll put a pump off of it. So how's everybody doing today? Anybody? I know Ricky's got big plans. He's about to go vacationing, I believe. Fun stuff. Anyone else got good plans? Do anything for the holidays? All of that stuff. Hey, isn't it twisting the right way? Right? Let me... I know building blocks. We'll put that there. Probably should have made some more fluid pipes too, but we'll deal with that. There we go. Okay. So next part of the plan, I want to have, like Ricky's doing, we're going to have the mechanical arm feeding the blaze burners under the steam engines. I want to look at something really quick just to make sure. On there. Oh wait, I should probably be looking at the steam engine. Yeah. We can go 3x3, right? I keep seeing 2x2, and it just dawned on me I haven't seen a 3x3 yet. That's still 2x2. Is 2x2 max for steam boilers? There's steam engines. It would appear that's the case. All right, so what, 2x2x9 then? Yeah, we'll find out. Okay, so what I'm thinking, gonna need the mechanical arm, probably like right there. Oh, we could connect these two together. That'll be helpful. Do this. Grab scaffolding, so I got it. Grab water. What have I done? What have I done? There we go. Okay. So, is there going to be room? Let's grab some blaze burners, and we're going to do this. It should be able to power them all just fine from there. If not, I guess I could always lower the floor. All right. Let's go ahead and build this thing up. We got 2 floors, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that connected? Right. Should have looked at the specifications a little closer before I did this. I know you don't have to do that, but might as well. Gonna do that when it turns into a steam engine. But we're gonna start by putting those there, let's say. Right. We're facing the wrong way. I want facing that way. Oh, I guess it goes down, huh? All right, actually, so let's just start with those two. Once we get this thing running. I've built these before, but it's been a couple years, so I'm definitely going to be rusty with them. Sure. So, next, it's going to go. I'm going to use a crate for now. I need a depot. I need a place to pour out the coal is the plan next. I'm hoping this works. It'll be a great little upgrade area for the area itself. An upgrade area for the area. Yep. It'll be an upgrade to the junkyard. Let's see. Yes. We're here. Let's go ahead and connect this. Should be fine. Actually, I'm gonna move these Gonna put them up one higher. We still have this here. No, yeah, we don't necessarily need it, but it's all about the looks, right? Decoration is important here. All right, do a little bit of that. Looking good. All right, so we're gonna need power here to get things going. If I remember this right, you jump start these by turning on the water supply. So, yeah. Hopefully that's still the case. But I'm gonna need a way to do that. I'm hoping I can do that with a crank. Will that work? Yeah, that will probably work. It's already get, oh, these put out heat even if they're not heating. That looks like that's what I'm reading, huh? And the size is not maxed out yet either. That's interesting. Anybody confirm 2x2 is the biggest you can go with these, or should I try to go 3x3 with this, the cylinder itself, you know? Oh, I forgot I need a depot. Got some spare depots over here. Shadowless. I was looking right as that happened. Oh, come on. My stupid alerts. I could have sworn I fixed them. It's doing some weird things. Like it wanted to work. Oh, Shadowless, you are incredible. Thank you so much. Too kind. You really don't have to do that. You're just the greatest. Vasa, 3x3 is possible, huh? Okay, let's try that out next. I'm gonna actually grab this for now too. Might need that. Shadow, you are too cool. Oh, we got to build you a little plaque here tonight too, because you are a fabled member. So you get a special plaque. We'll get to that after we get this thing situated. Better eat. So let's see. That's not gonna work. Get rid of that. A little bit of this does upgrade. Oh, it's still got it. All right, it looks like this is the way. All right, now the size is maxed. Could have a shadow. I keep looking at chat exactly as it happens. Bracca received the gift membership from Shadow. Oh, there's like Stream Elements is trying to do something, it looks like. It looks like it's trying to play the alerts. I think I'm a little bit closer to making them actually working. Fracka, if you're around, definitely send Shadow a thanks. He is amazing. I actually don't know if you're he, sorry if not. I don't mean to offend. But yeah, Shadow. Shadow! Another gift to Tankian Boon? Tanking Boon? Nice. And Shadow, come on, you are too kind. I see what Ricky means about the distraction. It's like, I forget everything I'm doing once something amazing happens like that. That is, Shadow, you're the best. You really are. Too kind. Okay, well, we better get back to the Shadow. Are you kidding me? I'm not gonna get anything done today, guys. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Is that Zalkisoro? Zalkisoro. I believe that's pretty close, if not right. Congrats to your new membership. Be sure to thank Shadowless if you can. And Shadow. I'm not gonna get anything done. Wait, that's 5 memberships. What are you doing? Oh, Shadow. Oh my God. Okay. Tim Carver, Joshua Roman. Hey, Joshua, what's up? And Kenzie. Hey, Kenzie. Who else? Why are all these taken? Nice. That's a great name. And Hamachek 13. Oh, you guys were just gifted a membership by the legend Shadowless. You gotta stop. That's too kind. I don't know what to do. That's way too much. Oh my gosh. Shadow. Stop. I can't handle this kind of kindness. Oh man, you are an absolute legend. Just thank you so much. Try to remember, keep on track here a little bit. I guess I could use a regular metal. Doesn't have to be anything special. Shadow. Another gifted membership. That's like way too many. Let's see. Fun Pro Bloody Gaming. Yeah, grats Fun Pro. Hey, there's Hamachek. Thanks so much, Shadow. Come on. How do I have this many people receiving gifts? I didn't realize so many people even. Wait. Let's add another 5. Are you kidding me right now, Shadow? I'm gonna have to build you like a shrine or a statue or something. This is ridiculous. You're nuts. All right, let me scroll back up really quick. We got Archipur Dana. Congrats to you. Auto MF9KZ. Big grats. K.A. Butcher maybe. Sway Nuno. Krigolus, that's a cool name. Magma 90, awesome. Oh, BJ Axial Sphere, BJ Axial Sphere. I think maybe I got there. That's a tough one. But everybody, grats so much. Thank you so much, Shadow. Grats if you got a membership. Make sure you thank Shadow because he's just being. Wait. That's a 10 member. Shadow, what the heck are you doing? You gotta stop. That's insane. There's other ones here, right? Night Hollow I missed. Warp 950. How did I even miss these? Respect real person. Respect. What's up? Okay. Wasn't even watching the stream when I got gifted the sub. Nice, Ham. Yes, I broke it again, gave everyone a membership who could. Just Shadow. You're ridiculous. You're so ridiculous. This is wild. I'm a new streamer when it comes to streaming. I shouldn't be getting this kind of support. You are amazing. Oh man, I will tell legends of you across my YouTube journey. Oh man. Oh, thank you so much. And everybody, again, if you've got a membership from him today, make sure you thank Shadow because that's just massive. Especially for me. I don't deserve this. This is crazy. Oh, let's try to get back to work in here. So if we have it set up something like this, let's see. All right, we should be able to reach all those. Wow, I am kind of lost at the moment. I've been broken. Shadow broke me. He broke YouTube and me. All right, okay, focus. We're gonna need water coming in. Can't pump in the water yet, right? Well, I guess we can, but it's not gonna stick around, is it? I mean, I guess where's it gonna go? So if I turn this on now, is it actually gonna work? I have this going? Is it that easy? All right, so is it like that? We're gonna select all those, and we got one more in the middle. All right. Do that. I think I did that right. Okay, yeah. Gonna feed it. Let's see what happens. I mean, that appears to be working. I think this setup should be perfect then. I just need to get power to it, obviously. So let's do that right off the bat here. Actually, if I put just a spare one right here. Do that. And this isn't exactly what I had originally planned on for the design, but hey, if this works, let's try cranking this thing again and see how it goes. We've got it. That was ridiculously simple. All right, so this is generating 512 SU. First time I've actually generated that myself. Love to see it. I had been wondering how we break that 256 barrier. We did it. Awesome. Okay, first of all, I cannot speak tonight. It's Shadow's fault. He's got me all discombobulated. Gonna get some metal casings. And we're gonna cover these just to help possible lag and all that. Now, I'd originally planned on, like I said, making a line of them, but with this setup, not really conducive to that. But I guess I should go ahead and worry about getting this thing up and running properly first. Go ahead. Oop, that's wrong. Let's go ahead and connect up some more engines. Oh, because that's an engine. Wait, let's go there. Also, aluminum rods there. Yep, get by it. Guess I'll stick them together. That way they're not too out of reach, you know. Perfect, and I believe it can hold 2 more max, so let's go ahead and toss. Oh wait, 1 more because I used one on the side. Maybe for now we'll keep this as kind of like the core ones I send off. I'll put another one somewhere else once I figure out where a good spot for that'll be. Already at max. Okay. How fast are we burning through? We're burning through coal at a decent rate there, or coke, I mean. But yeah, that's going through it pretty fast. So I think first off, let's grab some more coke, get it down here so that we don't have to really worry about that turning off right now. And then I'm gonna start routing the power out to some different places. I don't know. I was thinking this chest was full. There was nothing in it. Okay, I think I'm gonna go into this one first. So right here we have, where's it? This water wheel. Even at 128. Yeah, that's my max. I said 256. I don't know what I was thinking. But that's powering this whole system right here. So I think I'm going to start by routing to this one first. Let's go ahead and remove the water wheel here. find my way in. There we go. So we're going to want to tie in right here. Actually, we got to tie in right here. Oh, 5 more deaths on the server now. Through caving as a skeleton 360 no scoped. Nope scoped to be nice. While falling. What? That is wild. Skeletons are too accurate and they're like hair trigger. They shoot so quick as soon as they got a target. It's crazy. So you're up to how many? 5 more deaths? You're still not that high, right? Isn't that like 30-ish? Whereas I'm at 255. That's right. That's how you do a death count. Let's go ahead and get rid of this running water we don't need anymore. So this little opening in here brings to mind a little story of something that happened the other day. And I think actually, feeling it now. You see that? I'm getting some kind of jittery lag here. 45 deaths. All right, Shadow. You're on a nice pace there. You might catch up to me someday. I hope you don't have to, but 45 is still pretty impressive. Because I believe Ricky's just at like 70 now after months on the server. But anyway, this is lag I'm feeling. I bet if you look at, if you look in the top corner, I'm getting like 24 FPS there. And I should be getting 60 in this area. I've been noticing this. For one, this is my base. This area should be totally safe. I bet mobs will spawn in here now, though, if I close it off. Because I found one of these spots in, let's just show you, right over here. Inside of this, I had a very similar situation where there was just a open area, you know, nothing more. I didn't actually have anything moving or anything in here. But I noticed I was getting major lag and mobs were spawning in this tiny place, and they shouldn't be because of safe area spawning rules, right? So I dug into here and it was open before, and I did this free cam thing and I tested my FPS and all that, and there was clearly an issue in this open space. So I tried out filling in the area, and as soon as I filled it in, the lag vanished. So something's up with that. Not sure what's causing it, but it appears I seem to be facing the same thing here now, because where's it? Well, 36. Go into regular motion. So it's definitely laggy, framey. I'm not getting very consistent. It's dropping. So something's up. So if you have that kind of an issue, you know, fill in an area like this, it might fix the lag for you. I'll definitely be filling this in shortly. But first of all, I need to tie into that right there. So we might as well tie in right here. Probably going to have to make a bunch more aluminum shafts. Not a problem. Go. Didn't mean to put them right under it, but not too big of an issue. Okay. Now, do I want to have things in the air? If I move it along the ground, I'm either going to cut trenches in the ground or it's going to snake along the ground, which looks kind of funny. This might be a good level too, where I can move this around easily throughout the junkyard. But I think I'm going to create a new layer right here. Just going to keep that moving. Now, probably this line, I think, since it's the first, the bits are the best bet to just tie it in through the middle there, or through the bottom one. Grab these. Pop on up. So we got Christmas holiday about to hit. Anybody here that celebrates Christmas have any big Christmas plans coming up? My chance. That there. I myself have no big Christmas plans. Probably playing on the server. Maybe I should get everybody like a TFG on the server. Get everybody on the server a TFG Christmas present of some sort. That could be funny. No. It's on the scaffolding, dang it. Okay. We're doing this. We got this. Give me pick block. Yep. Boom, 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 boom. And we're in. Take a look. Yep. We're good. We're golden here. I might come back in later too and retrofit some of this like interior shafting, I guess we call it, to be upgraded to the new speed capabilities. But now this seems to be working pretty well. Let's check our systems, make sure they're going. So vacuum chamber, yep, we got action. Liquid rubber, we got action. And finally curving press, assume it's working. Flying. Awesome. Using redstone links to do that. Love those. Everything is so expensive to make in this mod, the mod pack, you know. Those redstone links, surprisingly cheap. Gotta love that. All right, we gotta cover this up because lag. Boom. Over you. And while I'm here, let's go ahead and replace this block. All right, do this. No, I can't. No, I can't. Try again. Got it. That. Perfect. All right, we can't case those, right? Can't. Didn't think so, but things have changed. Never know. A lot's changed in Create Mod since I played it last. All right, so now we got one system connected again. Nope. I've got so much stuff on me though. All right, we're gonna do this really quick. I'm gonna drop off my stuff. I can. It's good enough. I'm gonna go grab a bunch of maybe I was gonna grab dirt, but dirt's kind of a valuable commodity, honestly. I think I might grab limestone gravel. I saw a new update has just come out today for TFG. Looks like it had some good changes and fixes in the bug notes, or the change log, I guess it is, not bug notes. Bug notes. Who even calls it that? All right. Wasn't what I thought it was. Man, I've used my limestone gravel quite a bit. Fill things in. I'm starting to actually run low. Might have to farm some from the junkyard. All right, I'm gonna use these. We're gonna go ahead and fill in this open area that seems to be causing lag and see if it noticeably fixes the lag. Like that. I don't have any bricks. All right. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling the frames here. And then I've noticed when we go free cam, when we're in a framey situation like this, if we go to see like this kind of thing, it often gets a lot worse too. Like definitely framey, doesn't get any better. Should be at a pretty solid 60 FPS. So, all right, let's start filling this in. All right. Still feeling pretty framey. Definitely haven't hit the bad area just yet. Oh, actually that feels good now. I think I just got it, whatever it was. One of those blocks. Yep, and we're golden. I kind of feel it a little again there. We probably have issues coming from other spots. It's definitely a possibility. All right. Man, Ricky has so many of these going all the time, and they use coke that fast. Kind of wild. And it's like not even spamming it like it could be. I mean, I've got a good amount of coke, but I can see this chewing through it fast. Luckily, I've got a mountain back here that I've been tearing apart that still has a ton of coal in it. As we can see right here, I've started kind of trying to fix it. Quotation marks. Yeah. This has been the majority of my coal supply so far for the junkyard. Okay. Grab some blocks because that'll bug me if I leave this open. Let's get around that on the other side. Yes. And here. Right down there. Okay, I'm thinking about the speed controller. I mean, you know, all those machines run just fine. I'm gonna leave it like this for now, and I'm gonna finish closing off this area because there does seem to feel like there's a little more lag in this area. And if I need to, I can come back and dig that out really quick to get to the speed controller. All right, much better. Can't run multiple at once, right? No, it does still overstresses, and that's because the inner cabling shafting is still set to the 128 SUs. So that's not ideal, but it's also not really a problem for right now. All right, so next, yeah, we've got our steam area here, and I've got a water wheel down here that's been fairly problematic. Oh, I just broke it. Not ideal. Got whatever I broke. It was whatever I broke. It was clearly a shaft. All right, let's get rid of these. This is just a mess. This was one of the buggy ones that kept breaking every time I logged in, and those tend to finally fix themselves, it would appear. But I went through a lot of iterations down here trying to fix it. So remove that. We should probably go that way. I'm feeling the lag again here. It just seemed like it started. I wonder if it's somehow tied into these buggy water wheels. Could be. So I might as well start filling this in. I'm not going to need it anymore, and it's just a problematic area in so many for so many reasons. Right. Rid of that. Sorry, this is probably not the most fun part to look at. Trying to get through it pretty quick here. And then we don't have to deal with it anymore. I'm gonna close that off from the other side. That way we can still see the proper claystone bricks when we're looking from the inside. Yeah. That. So we've got support in this area thanks to Ricky, so I'm just gonna tunnel through. Try to tunnel through. Not really happening. Need that point actually. Let's fill that back in. Go there actually. Really quick. Come on. I'm gonna drown. All right, I'll do it right. Okay. Put the shaft back. Let's grab. Get rid of the stupid metal casings. Yeah. Prone to save the day. Prone is the greatest. All right, I'm out. Grab some casing. I should probably go ahead and grab some shafts that I might need. And back in the hole. Okay. You there. Perfect. That'll help a little bit with the water situation. Maybe not. Just gotta power through it. All right, we're tunneling. No, this is gonna happen, I swear. All right, need my pickaxe. All right, out of here. I need depth strider. What's going on? Stop it. Okay. Progress. We've done it. Oh, it comes out right here. Of course it does. Okay. But I mean that just happens to line up perfectly. You see that? What's the chances? That's insane. A little bit of luck there for me. Need these and those. Yeah. There it is. It connected. Out there. And do a couple. All right. Olive. Hey, Olive. How you doing? Welcome to the chat and TFT Tuesday with your guest host, Maya. Good to see you. How you doing today? We're doing a little bit of work here at the base. I'm adding steam engines to the junkyard and giving it quite an upgrade to the systems that have been using the lesser power. All right, we did it. We're through the hard part. And we've got our first steam engine already set up right here, going well. Classes are finally over. Nice. So I can relax and not wake up at 5 a.m. multiple times a week. That is always such a great feeling, getting off of a schedule like that. And congrats on your classes. I hope it ended well for you. It sounded like things had been going pretty good though. You've been passing all your tests, right? Fill that in. And boom, looking good. We're gonna come in right under this decorative slope. Prone action. Can't believe this lines up. Like, that is wild to me. That is some crazy luck. And boom, boom. Looking good. Didn't do that good near the end, but it's still manageable. That's good. Good to hear. Same here, but a free gift is always a good thing. Thanks, channelist, right? What do you plan to do with the power with the steam engine? Well, I'm probably going to put in more steam engines as we go. This is just like getting the concept down. But we've got some old systems that are buggy and causing lag we're discovering and stuff. Like this one, this used to be 4 large water wheels down here and kind of laggy, and we fixed that up, and now we just did that to this system. I'm leaving these 4, but there was another 4 in an open area right here. So we're going to kind of go around and repower some of our existing systems, help, free up lag in the area. This will do a better job of, one power source as opposed to like 5 or 6 spread throughout the junkyard. So that's the main goal for this to start. We got a full power tank here. It's just flying through coke, powered by the mechanical arm. Nice little system. I'm loving it so far. It's obviously fairly new, but I got this weird situation happening here, but I'm gonna come up with something to redecorate the area so that this looks a little better, a little more natural. But in the meantime, let's see. This is the end of the power. Down here is everything working. Yep. We got power. The system is running smoothly. All right. So we've got this now connected to 2 systems that used to run off of 128. And this is producing 512. So we can still get a little more, couple more systems at least out of this. That's pretty nice. What's that doing there? I need to make some stress-ometers. That would be handy. I made a speedometer a while back. Wait, I can turn this off now. I hadn't done that. Yep. You can see also I've upgraded the blast furnace yet again to make it even more automatic. It does everything. It makes steel automatically pretty much by just throwing the material in here. But someone in the last stream here, yeah, making it more compact, Olive, more compact and efficient, hopefully, reducing the lag, because the areas that have the opening on the inside, like underground, that I was using water wheels, they tend to create lag, it seems like, and filling the area in fixes that lag. That steam engine is beautiful. Steampunk Minecraft fits so well. That in the airships, yeah, I would love to. What is the Valkyrie Skies mod? That would be incredible. The blast furnace here, we've now added this. It will automatically, when we turn this on, it pulses the system, and it pulses it now 18 seconds, I think I have it set to. I've been trying to fine tune the timer pulses to the best frequency of them, and we got a bellows back there that there's a deployer tapping every 18 seconds, and it'll also set off of this flint and steel every 18 seconds, so you make sure this stays lit and doesn't use durability if there's nothing to light, so it's not getting wasted, even though it's getting a little bit more uses than it should, for sure. How do I ignite the blast furnace now? yeah, just with that does it all just by switching this on. It's pretty handy. But my upgrade was this system here, auto dropper on. I tried a lot of different things, but I wanted to make it more automatic, but I'm kind of limited by my space. I didn't plan on putting this stuff in to start. So the way I've got this set, is there a stream goal active? Nah, I didn't make a stream goal active, Ricky, or stream goal. I don't really know what to do for goals yet. Minecraft engineers blow my mind. I don't know about that, being an engineer, but I'm trying. But we can see there's these smart chutes up here. These two are set to 16. So what I do is I'll put all of my cast iron ingots into here, and they stack to 16. So there'll be however many stacks of 16. So let's just say these top two rows are full of cast iron ingots. I'll then go here and I'll just show you. It's a little easier. So if you take a stack of flux here at 64, just drag it across at 4, you'll hit 16. So I'll fill up all these slots like that have, you know, the first two rows, because that's equal to the first two rows of cast iron ingots. So that takes care of filling out those two. Then here it's coke, and you can't put more in or it'll keep fueling the system. So you have to do the same kind of thing. And I have it set to 4 drops, but you also need to spread it out to 4s there. So that's what you got to do to load it. But then you can like fill these up completely and then just turn it on and let it go, and it'll completely do everything, and it shuts off when it's done. We can see inside here, it's another just pulse timer with an extender. It goes up to these repeaters, which are locking the system. And so every, I think it's, I have it set to 1 minute now, because I was getting some varying times on how long it takes to cook 16 copper iron ingots. Cast iron ingots. So I just went a little bit over and I went to a minute time. So every minute these will get pulsed and drop a new stack through into this system, which drops it off at the top. So I can still toss things in here manually, or I can do it like that. Either way, it's still pretty automatic. Auto steal, yeah. Ricky throwing out the emotes there. I don't know what to do about emotes. I can get so many more emotes now thanks to Shadow. Oh wow, I need to come up with ideas for emotes. Why not 20 max blast furnace? Yeah, so I do 20 generally when I'm throwing them in manually here. With this system, it's a little, the 20 will be a lot more work to set up. So especially since the cast iron ingots only stack to 16. So by doing it this way, it's like the easiest amount of drop off and then forget it kind of thing. So I don't have to worry about it anymore. And then the pig iron gets cooked here. Oh, and Ricky, I don't know if you saw this, but you can do that. That's a fluid pipe. You don't have to pump it. That saves SU. You don't have to worry about a pump. You just put a fluid pipe underneath. Pretty handy. And then it pumps in the same exact way. So that was a cool little upgrade. I saw somebody else do that. And then when the ingots are done, they get sent over to this weighted ejector, which pops them up into right there. They drop through those chutes into that chest, this chest here, and they get cooked down into what, high carbon steel. As soon as they hit this chest, a smart chute pulls them out, pumps them up to there into this one, which then cooks the high carbon steel. Now the steel, the good steel into regular steel. The high carbon, right? It's something else, but you comprehend what you're doing here, but it's beautiful. Thank you, Olive. That's great to hear. I also did tie in, we got the steam bloomery here where you make iron from cast iron. So you put your cast iron here and coke there, and it'll automatically cook it down and send it over here again to the same chest as the steel does, and a smart chute will pull it out if it's a bloom, raw iron bloom, I believe is the one, and it'll pump it through and continue cooking it. So again, all you have to do is put in your cast irons here and it'll automatically cook it all up into iron right there. They're pretty handy little automations. I'm enjoying those for sure. We got this part complete. The power that was being generated down there from the 4 water wheels we just removed is what's powering the blast furnace, by the way. Are we finally in the LV age? Am I? What? I don't, how do you consider, like, I'm not an electric yet. Okay. Yeah, so not yet, but I'm getting close. I do plan on using some of these steam engines to turn it to electricity, just like Ricky's doing. So now that I'm seeing the system up, like, it's gonna have at least 6 lines it can put out, like 6 main lines that can do 512 SU each. Not 6 main lines, 3 main lines, but that's probably still gonna be more than enough where we can use this one here dedicated to all of the processes that we already have going that we're eliminating. And then the next ones can go directly to LV, I'm thinking. So yeah, I think that's going to be the plan. It's a lot of ingots. Yeah, ingots is that's my wealth. I'm considering it. That's steel ingots right there. Look at that steel ingot pile, massive. We got wrought iron there, the copper. We got some over here. This is cobalt, a lot of cobalt. We got silver, we got a ton of lead, ton of nickel, bismuth. Look at this chunk of bismuth. Wild. And tons of zinc, gold, and tin. Maybe I can create tree farm or auto charcoal. You know, that's a good idea. I won't have to continually mine out that mountain over there all the time. That's probably a pretty safe bet, actually. I might be able to hook it directly into this too if I make it like right here or something, you know? Good idea. Has this guy not have more subs, right? I don't know. I just started streaming, that might help. I've been doing this for almost 5 years though now, same as Ricky. We started very close to the same times. He started a little before me. So yeah, we've been on a fun journey here. He deserves so many more, right? Bismuth bronze, beautiful. This is just bismuth, not bronze, but I do need a bismuth bronze pile. That's so much bismuth. I didn't realize how much I had gotten when I got that. And I now have a vibrating table over here, so I can get way more material. So I process it by grinding it, wash it, grind it, wash it, shake it, centrifuge it, and then finally cook it. And then by then it's so much extra material. It's awesome. What inspired me to make my base a junkyard? So let me get out of there. It's been a little over 2 years now, I believe. I was on a server with HypnoJoe and Diosil, who's another ZetaCrafter. He's just been doing other stuff lately. And we made a table together. Yeah, that's a vibrating table. That's a girl's best friend, Olive. So the 3 of us we did a create series for a while where Diosil had a server. And my theme for that season was Skybase. So I made this cool Skybase, right? And it was, you know, big. It had a bunch of cool stuff on it, but it got to be like, I needed a lot more room. So I started building on the ground below the Skybase. And one of the things was like, you know, what do we build here to add to this? And like, oh, I want to build like a big giant Skybase turbine that's fallen and it's like part of wreckage. So that would be in like a junkyard. So I made this junkyard, and oh my gosh, it was one of my favorite builds ever. And like, this junkyard still doesn't do it justice. It was a small little junkyard, but it was so well themed. It looked so good. And I'm trying to bring that vibe back. I always wanted to do that again ever since that season. So it was just a cool little build. It's different. You don't really see people building junkyards. And it can also be functional if people would actually take advantage of it. Like, this is a massive pile of creosote there. That's a ton of creosote barrels, and anybody who wants creosote can come take as much as they want. Don't even mind. And that goes for anything in the junkyard. whether it's piles of stuff or ground or in my chest. The junkyard, it's here for everybody. So yeah, that's kind of how that came about, and I'm enjoying it. I definitely need to get building more though. It's been quite a change for me coming into this mod pack, being so different from anything I've ever played before. So building has been like almost like, I'm a builder, but it's been almost scary for me getting into this, because it's like I don't know how to build in this pack. It took me some time to get used to what it takes to build here, and I think it's starting to come around. Olive likes it, pretty creative. Thank you so much. It's definitely starting to come around for sure. It's starting to look more like a junkyard, and I'm getting a little more happy with it, but I think, you know, in a little while we're gonna see a big improvement here in this place. I want to eat something. Good call. It still bugs me. Like a couple weeks ago on stream, I like couldn't do anything. I couldn't mine very fast, and I'm looking and I was completely out of liquid, and I think Joshua had to tell me to drink something. I looked at my liquid and I'm like, oh, that's fine. There's no liquid in it. That's fine. But yeah, that has stayed in my head. Can't get rid of those thoughts of messing up. All right, let's continue on. Our next system over here we need to retrofit should be our forge area, if I can get to it. Up the stream. Okay, I made it into my base. So we've got the forge here. This is my main forge, and I don't honestly use it that much anymore because I've got all the cool machines, but I do still use it. And if I'm going to be using it, I might as well upgrade it. Now this is all running off of this one windmill here. So let me just turn it on. There we see this is all spinning. I can turn this off and it'll stop auto pumping. So if I'm trying to make an alloy, you know, it won't auto pump it through, but this keeps running. It's fueled from here. We got plenty of coke there. And then I got a switch here that turns off the auto bellows if I need to. But this uses a good chunk of power. I have everything turned up, but I also have this system over here set to that. And I kind of like to get them each on their own line, ideally, so I can run them both at the same time. This is our centrifuge. It won't run right now because there's no recipe in it. We got the comparator locking it off, so, but it does spin. But I think we should probably work on getting a line of power out here and retrofitting this next. Would be the best way to do that. I want to start a new line for this one, so we're going to come off of the next set of steam engines and just straight through there. All that's supported, so it won't collapse. And then we can come out here and then just tie in there. Could go around, but that's going to be messier. Yeah, I think I'm going to dig through. Olive, hey Maya, if you recall, I was talking about that avatar bending mod. Oh yeah, I love it. Before I even finish reading, that is a mod I've always wanted, like a good avatar mod for Minecraft. That would be a dream come true. And when you were talking about that really piqued my interest. All right, thank you and the ZetaCrafters would ever to an avatar themed server someday when the mod comes out. That is, I definitely would have interest in that if we got time for it. Like, that's something I would be all over. And I bet, you know, a lot of the Zetas are big Avatar fans, Avatar Last Airbender, and I'm sure you could probably get a bunch of us. All right, let's see, what's the best point poke through here? Guess it doesn't matter from that side, so I moved it straight off of here. We're in line right there. That's probably the most ideal. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna need some more shafts, that's for sure. Grab the shafts really quick. I believe the new season of Avatar Netflix will be coming out pretty soon from what I was hearing. What I heard last. I haven't heard anything in a little while, but looking forward to that. Not as much as the Netflix live action of One Piece, because that is just so incredible. Blew me away how good that was. By far my favorite live action for anime. Maybe create power lines should be underground. Yeah, I could send them underground. I figured by doing this way, you know, I could just this would force me into coming up with some form of decoration to make this look like proper, look nice, look like it belongs here in the junkyard. But that might be hard to do, honestly, because this is a weird situation we're now getting into. Yeah, let's put this on one underground. That, and give it a little turn. Perfect. Sweet. There's plans for Bender villagers too. Oh, that would be great. You'd be able to make your own nation. What? The roads and things like that. Sozan's Comet. What? Spirit portals too. That sounds amazing. I need to take a look at this mod. Like, there's always been something just incredible about to me at least, about the idea of being able to use like earth bending in Minecraft. That could be epic. Okay, then I think you will be able to decorate it with some time and effort. Yeah, for sure. But if I spend a ton of time like coming up with something for this, you know, it's time could be spent decorating other things. And I'm kind of making a monstrosity of lines going everywhere with this. So I think you're probably right, Vasa. Let's just put this one underground and see how it goes from there. Like as it is, I probably won't redo this since it's already in, so that'll force me to do enough decoration, we'll say. I think I'm just gonna go along this top layer as far as this section goes, because that we can cover up with my metal casings and it'll still be flush with the ground. Oh, there they are. I have such a hard time seeing these things in my inventory. This is like the one item that always just vanishes when it's in my inventory. I don't know what that is. Olive. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, since you like One Piece too, there's a One Piece mod. What? Called Mine Know Me. That's being ported to 120 once. I have not heard of that at all. That sounds pretty incredible though. Imagine using Valkyrie Skies and Create to make a pirate sailing event. Oh, you're so right. I can't, you know, it's crazy that Create Mod hasn't gone that direction yet themselves. Like being able to create vehicles. You'd think that'd be pretty high on their list. Maybe they don't want to get involved. Whoa, my trigger collapsed. I guess we're not reaching over here. Let me set up some supports really quick. A wrench. I always click these barrels with a wrench. All right, we got some steel supports. And for now, let's just do this. That should take care of it, right? This will all be closed back in, so we don't really need to keep this supported right now. We really need to look it up. It had a bunch of devil fruits, classes, mobs, faction system, and even hockey. Hockey system. I know what it is, or well, faction system. I know what hockey is, but did I say it wrong? Because that sounds so wrong to me the way I said it. Is it just because I haven't watched any One Piece in a few months? I've been watching a lot of Demon Souls. Or Demon Slayer. Oh my gosh. And so I think I might have the Hariyama interfering in my brain. Hockey. Why does that sound wrong to me? I said it right? It sounds so wrong to me right now for some reason. That's weird. That just means I need to get to watching some more One Piece. I do have a ways to go still. I'm ashamed to admit, but I'm only in the 300s on the animated series. Anime. You know what? Save the day. And let's cover this. Do we have any Demon Slayer fans here? I had been hearing for quite a while how great that series was, and I finally gave it a try, and I love it. It might be my second favorite anime now. I'm up to Infinity Castle. I haven't watched Infinity Castle yet, so I'm pretty much caught up. I just haven't seen the movie that just came out, and my understanding they're doing a trilogy to end the series, 3 movies. It's pretty cool, and those movies are like legendary. They've each have broken records in America for like being the best anime movie. I don't know how K-pop Demon Hunters ties into that now. I don't think it's part of the same category, but especially since I've heard that Infinity Castle is actually #1 now. I don't see it beating K-pop Demon Hunter. Never seen Demon Slayer? Well, if you like anime, that might be one you enjoy. They do a really good job in that one. I did not expect to like it that much myself, that's for sure. Okay, so this is tied into 2 systems, or 2 systems tied into one. I'm gonna have to do some reprogramming of these systems to make them work right. I'm gonna leave some of the windmills going. I'll probably definitely, come on, it's lighting up. I'm gonna leave the one that does the chain conveyor, and I'll probably leave the one that does, I'll leave those 2. The only other 2. Oh no, I've got one down here, my failed greenhouse, so I'll be probably removing that one. Ah, it's still too far. Wait, give me that. Mostly a manga guy in general. Nice. I have become a 100% solo leveling fan. To me, solo leveling is the greatest thing ever made of any genre, TV, movie, anything. I'm so addicted to solo leveling, but that's been good too because it's really got me more interested in watching more anime, so it's helped because I've always been like an anime fan. I just never watched a whole lot of it. Like I've had my shows that I've watched, like Death Note, Full Metal Alchemist, those were always my top, but not anymore. Why greenhouse failed? Good question. I did everything right, but it doesn't work. Everything dies instantly, and I think it's because of temperature, because I just don't understand something, I guess. But we can see here, we got, you know, valid greenhouse, 630 blocks, but anything I've placed dies instantly. And I thought the greenhouse is supposed to take care of the temperature. So, don't know what's up with that, but yeah, I've tried various things. I mainly did it because I want paper. Oh yeah, I don't know if Ricky's still around, but I want to start generating a lot more paper because I, you know, kind of waiting for Ricky to do this, but I got caught up in it the other night and kind of made my own. It's over here. I need to have planters. Okay. So planters, then I had the large planters in and they were working, but the sprinkler system wouldn't water large planters. It said it doesn't water planters. I'm like, okay, I'll put them in the ground then, and it started working. So I thought the sprinkler system would work, so that's what happened there. So I guess you just have to manually do the planters. You know, my bedroom in the basement. Boom. Pictures. I've been working on exposure. I got a camera. Look at this. There's my backpack. I got a camera. I got color film. It's all hooked up. I can take photos now, develop them here, and I'm gonna need a bunch of paper. So cool. These are all the negatives of the I took a roll of black and white photos, and like you can pick the one you want. Like, ooh, that one looks good. Let's do that. Let's cook it into a photo really quick. Boom. Now you got a photo. It's so cool. There's a lot of stuff you can do that. And there's different size. There's 1x1, 2x2, and 3x3, I believe. So you can make different picture sizes here. This is when you're done with one of the rolls of film, you throw it here first and it squirts water on it, and then you can develop it. Pretty cool little system. And yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of paper. So paper, need it. That's why I built the greenhouse. By the way, the Avatar mod being worked on, direct sequel to the 1.12.2 mod, Avatar 2. I don't think I've heard that mod. That's crazy. The greenhouse planters from Firmalife add-on. Planeters. I made these ones, the large ones. So that's, yeah, like legit, I've followed that mod since the start on Minecraft forums when the original owned Crowns was originally making it a 1.7. Man, 1.7.10 was such an epic version of Minecraft. It was around for a long time. It had some of the most unique mods. I kind of miss that. There was I don't think it made it into 1.7.10, but Better Than Wolves mod back in the day. Anybody remember that? That was such a cool mod. And it had could make buckets of concrete, and they pour out like liquid, and it's like liquid gray water goes everywhere, just like normal water would. And it would harden into stone, so you could just like coat things in stone. So fun. I've never come across that since in any other mod. I wish somebody would make that, but Owner Crows. Oh, that's the guy who was making it, Crows. Nice. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to look into that all. If that sounds pretty interesting. Definitely a top 10 mod want list, I would say, is for me would be having, you know, avatar abilities. There we go. Oh yeah, back over here. So really quick, the planters, these are the Firmalife planters, right? So hydroponic planter, is that the one I have to use? Because this one wouldn't work. It said the sprinklers won't water these planters. I didn't try the quad. I only tried these planters. It looks like they're all Firmalife. Oh, there's a hanging one, huh? Okay. Good to know, though. I will switch over to planters. It says I can only water them manually with a water pail or something. Got this portion figured out first. All right. Not a good room here. Thinking because the way I have this mess all set up right here, get up there. I leave this speed controller attached to the furnace, and we take off this and rework these things. We rework this system after we get this system resituated. They should work. Maybe it's because my greenhouse is the lowest tier. Yeah, we don't really have access to make that reinforced glass you needed for any of the higher tiers. I was going to do copper. Definitely crazy how far the mods have come. Wild. Just Minecraft in general. It's been doing this for so long, you know? Pretty impressive. I'll tie into that right here. That should take care of things. I'm definitely going to have to make some more aluminum materials. Way down there. We're on Y78, so I'll go down to that. Might as well do it before I have the materials I'm going to need, right? That's always smart. Dig through. Hopefully this is all supported. Happy gas are just vanilla sky bisons. That's right. I was watching what is it, the new Last Life, whatever they're calling it, the Christmas one they're doing, and seeing them flying around with them, Martin like stole a couple of them. It absolutely was making me think of Appa. Just some of this stuff. But I'm out of aluminum stuff. I need more aluminum stuffs. Go make this up really quick. Also need food again. All right. 21 shafts. That's all I've got left, huh? Get rid of these. Clear up some space. Get rid of that. Oh, my sails. I lost all those sails, didn't I? Right, Olive? Like, that seems like the go-to name that should be... Everybody should be naming their gas Appa, the happy guests. Dang, that's right. Saw them all floating and I left, or they in my backpack. Nope, I lost them. Oh well, at least there's nothing that serious. Just 36 or whatever. 32 sails. The aluminum now. Grab some aluminum. All of, well, some of it. I haven't made shafts in a while. It's a plate, right? All right, yeah, it is a plate. All right, not totally tripping. Head down here. Gonna make those up into plates. Actually, we need all of them into plates because we're gonna need a lot of shafts. Because we also need more gearboxes. Dump off some of that stuff. I'm being. Oh, Vesa, gotta go. Bye, bud. Bye, Vesa. Hope you have a great night. Much junk on me right now. Gonna make a temporary junk chest. Oh, nobody look at those. Pay no attention to that. Nobody saw that. That's getting better. Got some space now. Dump these in here. Won't need those. Steel supports I probably don't need to carry around anymore. All right. I see nothing. Thanks, Olive. You're a real one. I need my saw. It's in this junk in my inventory. I just want to go take it out right now. That's a lot of shafts. Stop! I don't need to make that many. I could use you for other good aluminum stuff. All right. Maybe I went a little overboard on that. Possibly. I'm gonna put this other aluminum back. Happy to have a plan moving forward about fixing the greenhouse, because I was a little lost on that. And Ricky's away right now. I can't bug him with it. Dump some of these extra shafts. Definitely won't be needing them all. Better make some more metal casings. All right. You're coming with me. And go. Plates. While we're waiting for that, let's set up some wood. Turn into metal casings. I'll take some ironwood since it's right here. 24 should be enough. Well, I mean, 32. I did not say 24. Maths. That is not right. I like to shift when I place things out like that. It's a bad habit when it's wood that goes into those piles. Right, get to stripping. Perfect. Just wait for this other stack to finish and we can let these finish stamping out at their own pace. All right. Come on. Come on. Come on. Need to make this thing faster. Can it go faster? It probably could, huh? Only a 128 SUs. Be back. All right, moving on. Olive. Nice. The logs are all bite, no bark. They've been debarked. All right. Let's make some of these in aluminum. This. then we can make it happen. Two. Yeah, why not? Got plenty of extra shafts now. Grab a stack though, just in case. All right, we're stocked. The side. Back. I'm gonna go ahead and flip half of these. Make it easier. Going up. Went up too fast. Boom, now that's system's golden. I turn it up some too. I won't hurt. Long have to try to fit metal casings in. It might not be stressed. Overstressed it? I didn't even notice. How is that overstressing it? Wait. What's happening here? That shouldn't be overstressed, right? It's only got this just make it on. All right, well, I'll figure that out later. That doesn't make sense though. Far can I reach? That's pretty good. Prone. Hatest thing. They need to add prone to regular Minecraft. Although I guess that would get rid of the whole like trapdoor functionality. I feel like when it comes to something like that, they won't change things because they already have functionality for it. I'm off by one. Like I heard somebody saying just yesterday, I think, they really wish all doors would automatically open, you know, but I feel like they really love their pressure plates opening doors, so they wouldn't ever make like an automatic door opener mechanic in just like base Minecraft. Could totally be wrong, absolutely, but it's so nice that these casings don't get used up, especially when they cost so much in Terra Firma. All right. Wait, is this shouldn't have been overstressed. That's kind of bugging me because I still have to connect up another system on this line. Thought I'd need more limestone. I'll go a little more. Go. Do the casings prevent lag? Yeah, they do. For one, anytime a block isn't a full-size block, there's a certain amount of lag that gets added to it. So like these are going to be laggier than this, for instance. And then if you add a function to a block, it's going to add a lot more lag as well. So the function of it, like rotating and all that, plus it's possibly carrying SU data, which it would still carry that data anyway, but you definitely clear up lag by covering stuff up like that. Okay. Now the problem is it was over stressing that? Doesn't make sense. We still have to power this. These, I love these panels, but for some reason there's a problem with these Coke panels. See, there's nothing to break them. There's no tool up at the top that's like shown, like you use this tool to break them. But they clearly break. They break fully invisible. You can see I have two of them there. If I only had one, you wouldn't know it's there. They're easy to lose. I want them in my... I'm just gonna toss them in here for now. Need to tie in right here, it looks like. Take that one back. We're gonna put gearbox right there. And we can power this. Just in case. Oh, red alloy everywhere. Toss that in there for now. No big deal. Okay. I think I should probably drop it down to the speed controller. Get that to work. Wrong button. All right. Yeah, we're gonna have to tie it in right here. Break these. Need to get that to there. That's no big deal. Take one of those. Take one of these. Go ahead. Start in there. We don't need to see that. And one more of those, and it's connected. Both systems are moving. Okay. Working now. Love to see it. Now we got both systems fully accessible, running at the same time. Heck yeah. Nice mess trying to get around. Okay. So did I... This is still the main power. Yeah, okay. This one... Like, I want to turn off these systems. I'm trying to remember where I had my clutches. So, turn that off. But it's not turning off the whole system. I'll probably come in later and fix the levers so that they're on wireless redstone over here as well. They have... I mean, I need another clutch right there. And we're like double clutching. Gonna leave that for now. This one, it doesn't turn off really anymore. It's still working. I don't have any way to test it at the moment, but it looks like it should be. Powers into there. That should power that. And I don't have any redstone. It feels like there might have been redstone here. Should have put a little more thought into retrofitting these. I think we're good though. The only issue, there isn't really one. Yeah, it's fine. It's working. I just need to come in and add a better off system for this side thing. But I'd say we're good. This is all working. I made a bit of a mess here though. Do a little bit of this. Texture. Bam. I just well cover this stuff up. Okay, so there you are. Gonna do a little bit of that. Looking good. And I gotta put red alloy. I got more space for it now though, to put it back down here. Liking that. And that. I'm gonna have to redecorate a lot of this lately. Yeah, we do have power. It does seem to be working. I don't know why to overstress that time. It shouldn't have overstressed. But now it's running just fine, so seems to be okay. We munch on some squash really quick. Okay. So this side's good, and it's probably maxed out for the most part, since we have two systems running off of it. Well, no, it wouldn't be maxed out. It's got more actually. I could reroute some of this stuff. I should at least reroute my latex farm. Yeah, let's do that. This is right here. I wouldn't. That's the real question. Under me right there. Want to tie in. Hey. Is this one? Yep. All right, we've tie in right here. Good thing that I just tore down those supports. Let me make a mark, and we're going to toss these supports back up. Perfect. That back. All right, we'll dig out this way. TFC feels so confusing sometimes, at least to you. It does it to me too. I have been so lost with this mod for so long. Like, I'm starting to get the hang of things, but it's just like the tiers I'm at. When it comes to any tier above me, I'm still pretty lost. From here, I'm gonna go ahead and fill in this hole right now. Nope. I expect gravel to suddenly fall when I know it hasn't been falling all day. Dirt right there, looking good. We can go ahead and get rid of you guys. Okay, put some dirt in there, fix the running water issue. Look at that, perfect. Aluminum is such a major upgrade once you've been, like, if you've been stuck at lower create tiers. I'm a ing because I'm thinking this doesn't need to be aluminum. This is a waste of aluminum shafts here. It goes into a steel system. This system is faster than it needs to be. So I think to be smart, I'm going to save aluminum because it is a pretty rare material for me still. Like, I'm not even able to cook it myself yet. I have to go to others to be able to turn it into ingots still. So no sense just wasting it. Let's grab some steel. Steel shafts. Yeah. Go. Perfect. Now, let's get this covered up. Yeah. And prone. Always saving the day with prone. How am I not taking fall damage because of one of the greatest things in this game that I believe got an even better buff that we're gonna get once we get updated on the server, because I think they get like an extra 250% durability boost in the update. The blue steel hiking boots. These things are amazing. They've got that fall distance of +5, and I think the way it works is you get an extra 5 blocks without taking damage. And it really helps. I hardly take fall damage at all anymore thanks to those boots. Massive upgrade. You know, it's blue steel, but I believe the lower tiers also have like varying levels of height step. So super handy. Definitely one of my favorite things in this mod pack. And that's tied in. It's working. Still got all of our rotation happening here. Yeah, we're good. Now, get that over there. Feel like it would make sense to tie this in. By the way, Maya, have I ever seen the mod videos by Dr. 4T? No. I don't think I've seen that guy. What kind of videos? Mod videos, like what kind of mods? This isn't going to be needed anymore here. I can tie in. Where is that? Okay. Oh, that was a mechanical crafter I put there for some reason. Let's go and fill this in a little bit. Get rid of the running water. All right, looking good. Gonna need some more steel stuff. Let me make a little space really quick. Dump some of the junk. All right, hey, some more junk. Flint. Okay. What did I need? Okay, I needed some steel cogwheels. Yeah, hopefully I have some of those still. Cogwheels, yep, good. They turned Minecraft into a space exploration game. They made it a murder mystery on a train. I assume those are multiple mods. They're an incredible modder who makes mods that blow minds. It sounds like it. Those sound like some pretty cool mods. Even made a 10K mod for Mr. Beast. Well, that's cool. As a modder, you gotta be stoked when you get that call from Mr. Beast's crew. Hey, we need you to make a mod for Mr. Beast. You don't say no to that, right? Totally right. And to put that one up top. But I meant to do that too. Boop, boop. Nobody saw that because I meant to do it. And let's that. Totally meant to put that one there. Now we're overstressed. Worked with Chun, the guy that made the original Minecraft portal gun mod. Wow, that was actually a fun mod. I forgot about that mod. That was actually a really cool one. Interesting. Some of the modders have made such a name for themselves over the like more than a decade that Minecraft has been going. Pretty cool. Well, it's not cool what I just did to this portion of the system. I'm overstressed. Got too much stress. Oh. Does it go to steel there, huh? I bet I can fix that. Oh. My stupid move of going to steel was a bad move. I gotta fix it. I'm dumb. Sorry, chat. Totally blew that one. Gotta be aluminum. That's probably the only reason why it's overstressing. I broke its back. That's sure did. Okay, there we go. An aluminum gearbox in. Rid of that junk. Oh, this is actually suck. Gotta go like that. We gotta go one at a time now. There's no room. Boom, 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 boom. I'll quit saying boom, boom for now. Come on, just work for me. Scroll wheels suck in Minecraft. They're never just like smooth when you need them to be, as far as like one click. Come on. Too close. Almost there. We're gonna make it. All right, we did it. Hard part's done. Also not gonna work. Need this. Go there. Go there. It really shouldn't still be over stressed. I'm excited for Hightail, by the way. Absolutely. Really got some good things going on over there now too. Like some interesting new stuff. Can't wait to see the reboot of it all. This is not cool. Should be working. Aluminum at this point, right? Because that's after the split. Like if I make all these aluminum, there's no point. It's not going to change anything, but I need to see it, but I don't have enough. Just because we're testing. We're gonna do this. Yep, overstressed. It won't matter fixing that. Thought I could fit 4 systems on here, but apparently not very well. Not over though. We can still make this happen. All right, let's put these cogs back. We're gonna overstress the system again. Just the way it's gotta. Yeah, these are going all over the place. Connect. Nope, that's not it. come on. Like 1 pixel letting me do it. All right. Yeah, that doesn't be aluminum. Okay, so it might be broken, but I believe can we use a speed controller to fix this? Can we downgrade the RPMs with a speed controller and actually get enough out of it? Is that gonna work? So how about you, Olive? You big Hightail fan? Have you ever played on the servers, I guess? Not yet. You waited years for it, so you didn't play on the old servers. Can totally see a bending mod working for it. Yeah, I mean, the bending mod, from the sounds of it, sounds like it would only improve any Minecraft version. Nope. Yep, that did work. We're definitely running a lot slower. We can make adjustments to that. Okay. Well, let's crank it up and see how much we can get out of it. 50, nope. 40, nope. 34, nope. Luckily, we don't need a lot of speed on this system. 24? Yeah, 25 is a no-go, huh? Nope, 25 maxed. All right. We maxed it out. It works. We did it. We've got 4 systems on one line here. We've got all the furnace forge stuff. We've got the centrifuge stuff. We've got the entire latex farm and the mechanical crafter. And really the only problem is the mechanical crafter isn't going to be super fast, but that's honestly going faster than it was, it looks like. But you know, we don't need a lot of speed out of this crafter. It's very situational. Cable comes and makes his cool planes on it. That's about the most use it tends to get these days. But yeah, another system working like a charm. Yeah, that's better. That needed to be there. All right. Looking good. I'm loving this. Let me just make sure really quick. These systems are still running. Yep. Awesome. Okay. Still good here. Dang, in just this time we've chewed through over 3 stacks of coke just to keep the systems running. I'm gonna live for coke. I'm gonna need so much of this stuff moving forward. That's fine though. Something else I want to do since I'm thinking about it at the moment. Is it here? It's about here. Metal girders. This thing shouldn't be a floater, right? Put those in there. Give all something to stand on. A leg to stand on, if you will. Eh? Some facades. I'm gonna stick with the brass facades. I tend to use them on the floor lately, like that. It's a little cool air vent to cool off the hot areas. Oh wait, this isn't gonna work. This facade sucks when it comes to being next to a block. Break it. Oh, what do I build with that crafter? Really? I've only built these with it. We needed crushing wheels for decoration for the junkyard. And if any Zetas want them, they could come pick up some free crushing wheels. So that's all I actually made it for myself. And there's not a lot of uses. Planes, you got to make planes out of it. And you have to like rearrange it to make the planes, but it happens here. So that's about it. You can make like there's other various things like the potato cannon, I believe, has to be made on the mechanical crafter still. Right. Got a floater. Yeah, I'll rework this so that it's not so ugly with that just floating, but I'll get to that a little later. Some of these small details, you know, we don't have to worry about on stream. Okay, a little better. This. So what other systems? These water wheels that are exposed, this one and this one, I want to leave because I've kind of built them into the decoration of the area. There's no sense really removing those. And then we got the windmills. I'm leaving those two. So we got this system over here. We got water wheels. These water wheels have been super problematic. They're finally running properly, but we'll probably clear up those. And we got this one over here that operates this door. So I should probably run those two. I do need to take a super quick AFK break really quick though, gang. I'll be right back. Give me 1 minute. And welcome back. Okay, so we're gonna do that rewiring, reshafting, but I've got another plan actually. Something I want to do really quick before we get into that. Plated. A bismuth plated actually looks kind of nice. I think gold probably gonna be the way to go for what I'm looking for here. So let's really quick, I'm gonna ditch these, rid of some junk, a lot of junk. Fine, let's get rid of steel. All right. Probably enough. Let me make sure I don't have any of that. You have plenty. Put it back. I need some bricks. I'm running slow. Limestone bricks. Let's go ahead and set some of these down. 16 is good. Get them plated. Oh. My bad. Whoops. Totally know what I'm doing here. In 1 second, and I'll prove it. All right. Try this again. Wait, what? What? I have a little junkyard. You have more organized than Ricky. I'm organized, but I mean, look at this wall. How can we call this organization? Crazily enough, I'm actually starting to get oriented with where things are in it, though, which is wild to me. I kind of thought that was not going to happen. Oh, I need a hammer. I know what I'm doing. Don't worry, guys. I've got this figured out. And let's do... maybe those. Grab those for right now. Yeah, that'll work for now. I'll probably make some improvements later. Let's go here. Doesn't work in there. All right, got them ready. How do I make these? Oh, you do that and that. Oh, I did it wrong. No, I did it totally right. And I just, you know. All right, round 2. Clearly I have stairs, slabs, more than that. My quick and easy disposal. Clearly I don't. Not a problem though. Oh no, Olive. Thank you for saying something. I've been talking the whole time. I've been talking so much. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I did that. I could have sworn I unmuted when I came back. I'm so sorry, chat. Shadow, this is for you, obviously, being the fabled of fabled. The most fabled of all. So when you're a member and you get to name the membership levels. Yeah, right. Oh, I totally blew it. So the basic intro level members are questers, because I'm Maya quests, you know, so you're questers. But if you go to the high tier, you're a fabled, because I've always loved that term. So the fabled, you're the fabled Shadowless 847. And since he's done so much, he's gone way above and beyond. He gets a very special one, and he's the first fabled as well, so extra special. Now, part of what I was saying is I don't want this to look like a gravestone, so I've kind of like tried to add more shape to it and stuff, because, you know, we don't want to give off those vibes. We want to give off fabled vibes. I was thinking, okay, well, I'm gonna come back, you know, later. I'll add some more decoration. I'm like, oh, you see that? That flash, thunder, lightning? Weird. Anyway, I was saying, yeah, I'll come back. I'll put some like flowers and stuff here. Make a little garden look great. That'll make it look more like a tombstone though, won't it? So probably not the play, but I'll come up with some stuff. Well, it's something. A little more. It adds to it, takes away from the tombstone's look. I like it. Thank you so much, Shadowless, by the way. You're incredible. And yeah, I came back and when I was talking to myself, I said we were gonna do that rewiring over there, but I wanted to do this first. I didn't want to forget. So he's a fabled level member, and so far the only like real bonus perk I have for them is this. So, and I know this is something that, you know, other streamers do and people kind of like, so went with this. But I would love to add more perks for people, so if you guys have any ideas, totally let me know. And same with emotes. Like, I'm making my own emotes, except for the orange diamond. I just dyed it orange, but I didn't dye it orange. I colored it orange. But yeah, I don't know what to make. Like, I can make emotes, I just don't know what to make. So if you guys have any ideas on the cool emotes I could make, you know, let me know. I'd love to hear them, because thanks to Shadowless, I am now able to probably make a ton more emotes. I put that weird. Here's my sprinkler system. This doesn't seem to pull in enough water as it should be. And I try to use the larger pipes, but they don't like go from one size to another. Like if I were to use two different size pipes, it doesn't transfer the water, and you have to use small pipes because this greenhouse port uses a small pipe only. But yeah, that's a thing. I gotta rework that. That's a shame, because I liked having it tilled farmland like this once I went to this from the planters, because this looks a little more natural. I like a more organic, natural look than my builds generally, whereas before it was very symmetrical, but didn't look like it was junkyard lived in, you know? It's kind of a shame. I gotta put planters back, but it'll work. I'll probably spread them out a little bit, make them not even, you know, do a little something like this kind of situation where some are missing. Anyway, back to work. Okay, so we've got to get power from here to the other corner here. We've got stuff ground. We'd have to come in underneath that. All right, what level are we on? We're on 79. It actually goes up a block when you go into free cam. Interesting. And so this is 79. We kept it there. We would good. Then we come up to that system. But what level is, we need to see what level my main storage area is on. So I want to come in under it. I don't want to be exposing the top layer, but we're at 82, so we're fine. All right, let's start digging a hole. I better grab those supports again, just in case. Okay. No, they don't have to be right there. The steam engine things here. So I'm gonna actually get rid of the top two. Perfect. I'm gonna put them right here. They'll be out here. I can drop them into the ground there. Less intrusive. Yeah, I'd say that's the play. All right, get some shafts back in those. Let's get them rotated properly. I have a lot of stuff on me, which is great. I'm gonna put that in right there. Okay. We'll go this way. This is probably unsupported. I'm gonna need to fix that. I'm gonna take an extra tool out. Tired of switching back and forth. There we go. I gotta shovel that because it's his actual sandy loam brick, not normal brick. Oh wow. I thought this was gonna drop. I'm like, I'll break it anyway. Supported. It just hit supported. That's cool. Okay. Now, under that line, I can go quite a ways. I'm just gonna go straight and then straight. We'll hit a 90 up there. All right, this is going smoothly. Kind of miss my digger's helmet. It was nice being able to see in the dark. I mean, you don't really need to. I mean, chat, you get to see a darker screen, which isn't great, I guess. But as far as like, you know, having to worry about mobs, we don't really need to worry about that. But yeah, the digger's helmet was amazing. But I don't know if it's bugged or what. The first time it ran out of durability. Ow. Oh. Need to use some supports now. We've gotten too far. Clear this out really quick. One more space. Oh, I've got too much junk on me now. Ariel. All right, that should work. Continuing on. Like we're almost there. Oh, look, I didn't even go under the storage building after all of that. Go one too far. I went a few too far. Is that it? That's not it. Did not that. What is happening? All right, that's it. This is the line. I'm gonna get rid of some stuff. I feel Need that extra single dirt. Need those for now. That should be good. Make some blocks up really quick for backfill. Right. Back in action. Hopefully this is supported all the way. I think it will be. And I'm keeping my eye on it just in case. It's gonna be so nice having this new power system. Oh, don't support it. Can I break it? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Where am I? Still got a ways to go. Yeah, I'll just put in another one right here to support. Where'd they go? Am I blind? Where'd they go? Did I only have the right amount on me? Oh, there. I did not think I put those in my backpack. All right, back in action again. Yeah, it's gonna be so nice having this new system in and cleaning up these old systems that have been just buggy and seeming to cause. Ready? Ugh. But yeah, some of these systems have some issues, and then they seem to leave these lag zones, which also for some reason allow spawning where they shouldn't. So this will be good. It's back in action. Hopefully that's the last time we need to support anything, because I'm gonna need to go back and grab more of. Ew, sweet. Made it. Oh, that was important redstone right there that just fell. Little rocks take up so much room. And I've removed a bunch of mods, so I don't have the mods that make like easy inventory tweaks and stuff like that. Oops. Make things easier, like how you guys taught Ricky the cool easy way to auto craft things really fast, like a key press. I think it was the K button. Can't do it, unfortunately. I really wish I could at times. Yeah, I don't know. I generally prefer doing a lot of that stuff old school way. I don't want to get like relying on a mod that I can't necessarily have moving forward in various versions. If you get what I'm saying. We can get rid of the water. Can't we? Oh, right. Keep it from freezing. Put that right there. Yeah. I mean, they're obviously a little laggy just because of their shape and size, but the wall rack things, these things that you hang things on, tool racks, yeah. Those are great for just something you can throw in water and keep it from freezing. So from here, we gotta go that. Let's as well get the system set up to that point. Go ahead and go back. I'm not gonna worry about backfilling right now. I can do that later. Thanks to Prone being so amazing. Need you. Don't need you. We can ditch you. Probably ditch you. Gonna need more shafts. Sure. Oh, that. I better grab some shafts really quick. This will probably be the last one we hook up, especially since it's pretty much gonna be like using all of the majority of the remaining SUs. we do still have one spot for one more steam engine we can put in, but I'm gonna wait and see what we need. Like, we'll find a place where we'll need that engine, and then I'll attach it. There they are. Broke the connection. Out of shafts. We got this. All right. Too many. Shoot for you. And then we go you. And boom. This one's got to stretch quite a ways. All right. Now we have to reset this correctly because of the redstone. I think from here on out, we're going to do the casing properly. Because we won't be able to come back past this point and get to this area easily is what I'm thinking after the fact. Thinking I want to do this. I think it could help just the redstone situation. Here they go. I go like this, then one more, and then even one more. That should take care of that. Something's not right. Overstressing this system. What's happened? Working right. Is that redstone lighting up? It is. Working. What did I have this going to before? So this redstone used to be there. Does it need to be there to pulse the side of that? Is that what's going on? Oh. What's happening? Okay, well, this is going to need to continue on here. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out the best way to go about this. So this will continue on, but we can go steel here. Oh, that's not even steel. Basic. There we go, steel. We can attach steel off of that. Have one more on me, please. Dad. Ooh, you're not. I mean, don't. Honestly, basic works. I had just had basic in here before because this purposely goes slow. Still not gonna work, right? Isn't it working? That should do it. Yeah, should do it. You know what? I'll worry about that later. Let's continue on. I guess I should keep it on the same level. What am I doing? I'm not thinking enough currently. We need to add more thought process into this if it's going to succeed. Where are we at? Okay. So the input's at the far end. So let's go ahead and go to the other side of the water wheels. The input, the output. Yeah, either would work technically. Go back up one. as in backing up. Up here. There we go. Pick up these things. Are there not enough room? Inventory crisis. Okay, I do have clutches on me. What's the clutch? That extra clutch from the door. Why do I not remember how I set up my door now? It was simple. Yeah, it's not 100% frustrating, just, you know, 99. Use gravel. Get rid of this open area we're not going to need. But mainly right now, the water. Being annoying. Because that will bug me. I'm gonna do that. Some more. Perfect. Gonna be closing all this in eventually, so we don't need those anymore. Oh, close my hole. All right, that's good. Let's continue on the shafts now. We've almost got this completed. Now, there's no reason this side should fail. It's just the door. I've done something with the mechanics of it. I need to take another look at. Gotta go to the, it's gotta go to the bearing. That's what's throwing me off over there. Do have to case these. I can actually, I got the opening there. Don't worry about closing this off later. But we're good there. And going up. I think that one reached, did it? Definitely didn't. All right, I'll do it right. Don't let me. So just plug it into that. Let's grab. Don't need those anymore. I should retrofit all of this to aluminum. This system could absolutely benefit from being full aluminum. So I'm gonna push this back some. Now we can just go ahead and run it. Roof there. Let's case it up. Oh, but you can't be there. We do this. That. And we are connected. Okay. Now we got the main system running. Turn on the coiling machine, and it's overstressed. Why though? But why? But why? Will this help? You like this system? No? Didn't do it for you? Okay. Fix that. So we've still got move this steel gearbox to start. I'm gonna replace it with an aluminum one. Probably gonna have to do all of these. I don't see what's overstressing the system less. Is this above 16 currently? Nope, shouldn't be overstressing. Weird. Oh, I don't have any more on me. We're almost there, chat. We almost got this. Okay, let's grab those. That should be good. So this system before here, I used to only be able to run one of these 3 at a time. The main system runs the belt grinder, and that's always on as long as this is at a 16. But the belt grinder has a bunch of different recipes to work for all different speeds, so I need to be able to adjust the speeds. So that's why we have the system like this, but that's always on, and then each one of these can be turned off. I'm hoping we can make it so that we can have more than this and one of these 3 on. It'd be nice if we could have at least 2 on, or maybe more. But there's a lot of variation. Like, a lot of these have different recipes for different speeds, so got to take that into account. Doing that for those up as well. Grab this guy really quick so we can see where we're at. We can finish off there. All right, now right here, this is a steel box. And more after that. That's okay. Gonna have to convert some more of these being vertical, but that's in. The system should be all steel up in. Well, not that. That is. I think we're good with that. Now we need to find where that ended. Continue it on. Right there, we've got aluminum. This thing is just in the way. I can move it for now. All right, there's our spot. Clutch, we got steel here and steel there. We'll go ahead and make these aluminum, upgrading everything. Better, this here is also steel. That's steel. And no, I don't have any more big aluminum cartwheels. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need to go make that really quick. It's throwing me off. I'll go there, they'll go there. We're gonna need you there. And that's almost complete. Continue this on. Gearbox. That's the clutch, okay. So we'll grab this gearbox, aluminum style. Put it in there, but there. Nope, that's not right. Not metal casings. We're gonna case that. Do that. That should be good. I think we're good there. Oh, there's only one vibrating table. But some of these upgrades need to be upgraded to like the aluminum version, like the saw. The saw is a steel mechanical saw. So I'm gonna need to make an aluminum mechanical saw probably. Right, well, we gotta go make that big cogwheel really quick. Oh, gonna need 2 big cogwheels probably. The easiest way to make these. How you guys doing in chat? I've been kind of zoning out on this. Sorry about that. Small aluminum gears. We can mold those with small and okay. Got this. No big deal. Yeah, 16. Perfect. Yeah, me out of here. We've been going for, it looks like 3 hours already. Crazy. Time flies when I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. Throw that in there, that in there. We're making up some gears. So we'll probably wrap it up after I get this last line here connected. We got some good stuff done. We've resupplied the power throughout the junkyard to make it more efficient. And I mean, we've got a steam engine. That's a big deal. And we've got, well, the greenhouse. We've got a pretty good idea what to do moving forward, thanks to you guys rocking so much. And speaking of rocking, we got Shadowless being just insanely amazing, and us trying to pay a little tribute to him down there. Again, a little reminder not to be annoying, but if you guys have any ideas for emotes, I would love to hear them. It's crazy how don't have any good creativity when it comes to what emotes I should make for myself. That's not what I tried to do. All right, put you down. We're gonna go bap bap bap. No, is it bap? No, is it steel shafts? It's steel shafts, isn't it? No. What am I doing? Stainless steel. What? That's not right. Oh, I'm picking. Okay, it looks like aluminum. My bad. Which means I don't need those. I need. Oh, chat. Sorry if you're not talking much. All of it's 10 p.m. here. I'm a bit tired. No worries at all. I want to make sure I'm not boring you guys, you know. All right. Small steel gears. That's enough. I mean, that's not enough. We're just gonna grab some. Gotta make some more. Sometimes that's the way it is when you don't plan enough. Right back. Grab the stuff. Mold. This again. We got this. We got this. Come on. Smelt faster. I mean, that's pretty good speeds, honestly. I'm just being impatient. Get my mold back. That. We're here. Perfect. Bop, 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 bop. Did it. I did it. Okay. Some more squash. Kind of fitting. Squash is like a holiday food. I mean, it's a any time of year food, but you see a lot of it around the holidays, I feel. Want to fill these in. I don't like empty spaces anymore since I've discovered lag tends to lurk in empty spaces. That was fully connected. Final part is this, which is going to be the most complicated section because it's a little bit of a mess here. What I've done to make this stuff work. They're all steel cogs. Can't worry about that. Cable left the game. Lighter cable. It's just a casing. Okay. Need a kick there. We need a steel gearbox there. We need to make you aluminum. Right. That back. You an aluminum gearbox now. Please have enough cogs. Do? Question mark? Feels like I do. That seems right. Okay, so I got 7 now. Looking for 3. Remember, metal casings are impossible for me to see most of the time in my inventory. It's because... Oh. You back there. What do we have down? That the clutch, so that's okay. Aluminum, that's on the cogwheel. I think we're good. Up and up. Okay. Can't stand up under these ladders. If you're under them, it grabs you. I believe the system's put together. Obviously, we got a little problem here. This is still steel, but it's not an immediate issue. And then you back there. So bam, system power. This is running. Boom. Connected? Should be spinning right now. Turn it off. We have... We're stressed. No, you're not. No way you're overstressed. Why are you overstressed? I'd put something... Make something steel here? Looks like aluminum down there. This should not be overstressed. Come on, game. Killing me. Well, I don't think these shafts matter that are in a belt. Go ahead and do this. Cut that off. Overstressed. Can't be overstressed. This doesn't make sense. I'm giving you so much power. Don't you like your power? Okay, that's a steel shaft there, actually. Okay, we do need to rework this still. Hopefully this is the bottleneck that I'm having an issue with currently. It absolutely could be the case. Up. And we got both aluminum now. It's under this. Coming in, that's generating 0. But okay, that's because it's not moving, right? What happens if I turn vibrating table off? It's only generating 32 SQ. Shouldn't it say it's generating more? Am I tripping on that? I'm sorry, chat. I need to trying to test some things out here to figure out what my problem is. I went wrong somewhere. Yeah, see, this says 28. Those are at 32. Why is this even a 128? Whatever. Oh, we got problems. I'll go check the first location here. Ring 32. 32. Right there. Why does it change right there with an aluminum gearbox? So with that gearbox is correct. But with this, okay, now it's right. What is happening there? It's 32, now it's 32. 28, 28. Maybe I just have to use aluminum here, which seems odd, especially since I'm almost out. It's not ideal. Well, I'll just leave this disconnected so we can worry about, because this part of the system needs very little power. Like I've got it on like 16 SU max or so. So the real issue is down here. If we can get this side working, we're fine. Working there. That turn on. And not turning on. Not. Nothing coming through. I'm confused. Very confused at the moment. Got all aluminum. Aluminum, aluminum, aluminum. And we got the clutch, which is... But that shouldn't matter. Is that generating? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Did I really do that? Boom. Okay, let's see if that fixes things. So that's going now. That was the problem. I put a shaft where a gearbox needed to be. That's running. That's running. And is this actually? It's not connected at the moment. Put you back, and you are running. Excellent. Belt back. Perfect. Metal casing. We got to case this thing up. Heck yeah. We're in action. It cuts. Perfect. Yeah. Means I can seal this stuff back off again. Right. So the system is upgraded to here and working properly. I just need to fix the door now, obviously. No, that was so, I thought it was supported. Okay. Got two links that I've destroyed. So this is the vibrating machine. The vibrating machine is third one, which is chest, palm chest. So there we go. I got a palm chest. Thank you, game. Some. Okay, we do that there. That should be good. At the this is the receiving side. We got right. No, I didn't do that. That was a clutch too. Okay, doing this again. That there. This here. Put that there. And boom. Boom. Isn't. There. Why didn't it work before? I'm a mess. Everything's falling apart. We're so close and it's all falling apart. There we go. System fixed. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Solving all the world's automation, it looks like. Yeah, trying. Would much rather be helping with this than working IRL. How loud? Clutch said overstressed. Is that an issue? It's definitely an issue. I hit a bottleneck over here where things weren't working. It's because I turned a gear shift or a gearbox into a shaft without noticing what I had done. But we're back in action. Yes, and we got a brick. Perfect. All right, this system's all back up, but got a redstone link here. Ow, ow. Where did I pull this link from? It wasn't this one, right? This. Yeah? Yeah, that's why that's there. That's supposed to be a link. Okay. And what is this link? It's a steel gearbox? Horizontals? I think. Is that steel? Okay. I think that's what that is. One way to find out, that's for sure. Right. All right. Make it receive. Stupid. Make it receive. Try that again. Boom. Nope. That's the wrong spot. Empty hand? Yeah. Right there. All right. I think we did it. It's moving. It's not moving. Moving. It's not moving. I fixed it. All right. We're making so much progress tonight. This is great. I'm very happy about these upgrades. And this system is set. All right, I'll leave this open because I gotta fill all this in now just to make sure we don't get that lag issue rising, creeping up. Like we could just see it happening here. It's already happened. I wonder what causes that. Is it tied to the water wheel being in the area? Because it's not like, you know, other open areas underground cause massive lag like that. I'm trying to give an example, but you get it. An open area underground. I assume you get it. Really quick here. Don't have enough gearboxes. I'm short. For now, we're gonna put these in. Oh, Ricky, so you didn't hear. So I've been noticing I'll be at base and I'll get mobs spawning like right next to me here, right? And this is obviously should be a safe area. And I decided to track it down, and there were mobs in this open space right inside of here. This used to be open inside of this. I just kind of, you know, made a skeleton around an open area. And so I went into there and I killed the mob that was in there, and I noticed I was getting massive lag in there, like jittery lag. And so I looked around in free cam. I did a bunch of things using like F3 to target the FPS and see where it's happening. And the problem was clearly just in this little open area that was inside of there. So my first attempt was, well, let's fill in the area and see if that fixes it. So I filled in the entire empty space, and the lag was gone. And obviously nothing's going to be spawning in there anymore, but there's some kind of bug. So then earlier today, when we did this, I used to have a water wheel down in here that ran these three machines, right? Well, when I cleared the water wheel out, I was getting that same lag again. And I was showing it on stream. You can definitely see it with the F3 window. And as I started filling this area in again, it hit a spot where it fixed the lag, and it all went away. So like there's some kind of thing causing like excess lag. Like it feels like a memory leak lag or something. Mobs can spawn underground. If you dig a place out, place you dug out still counts as underground. So really, so even though I'm like right here all the time, if this is open inside of here, they can still spawn. I didn't realize that. So then the mobs don't have anything to do with the lag, but there was still clearly a lag issue occurring in this open space, which not sure what caused it. But like I said, if you fill in the area, the lag vanishes. You get great frames back. And so it's happened twice so far. Once today on stream, I was able to show it, and it feels like it's maybe happening over here again. But either way, I'm definitely going to be filling in these holes. And remember, there's a bug. I told you it fixed itself, the underground water wheels, or I figured out how to fix it. I was wrong. They just fix themselves after a certain amount of time being broken. So yeah, it could be some form of memory leak, like I said, but I don't know. Like it might just be with the mod pack, you know, just something not jiving with something else. There's a lot of stuff in that pack. It's going to be happening for sure. But there was another update today. Could already be fixed in some of these updates. Yeah, I'm gonna need 2 more. Figure out what 2 more gear shifts or gearboxes there. See if this fixes the door. Hammer. I've called it a gear shift like every time tonight. It's a gearbox. I don't know why I don't have it saved to my favorites, but crafting table. Come on, game. We've almost pulled this off. I don't have any more casings. That was my last casing. All right. Meant to update before I left, just ran out of time. Oh, no worries. Also have an episode edited, but ran out of time to upload it and make the thumbnail. Oh no, Ricky. I assume you're not going to be worrying about that while you're on vacation, right? I think it's okay though. The anticipation will only be greater when you come back and we finally get a new Ricky episode. What am I doing? There. This, turn you into a horizontal and boom. Anything? Nope. The redstone needed to go there, but it's not doing anything there. Like, why did I have it go there? Oh, it's a work trip. I didn't realize that, Ricky. I thought you were going on some cool like holiday vacation for some reason. I mean, it's still a trip. Yeah, it's cool, but vacation would always be nicer, for sure. Well, I'll come back to this and get it fixed later. We'll figure this out. Place is slightly in shambles, but very highly upgraded. Oh, Ricky, while you're here, if you're still here, so, you know, I'm trying to learn to become a streamer, like a pro like you, working 5 12-hour days while renting space. It's rough. Okay. That kind of work trip. Yeah, that doesn't sound as much fun. Sorry to hear about that. And me making you wish you were going on vacation instead. The streamer thing, yeah. So Shadowless, the legend that he is, he gifted like 1 billion memberships today. It was ridiculous. But he also got himself with the fabled level membership, and so far my only thing is making a special sign for you in game for that. And since he's the biggest, first, and greatest, I made him this, and this will be kind of like an area for fabled people to have a sign put up. But I need to come up with some other things for them, so looking for ideas. But yeah, this is the Shadowless tomb. No, it's not a tomb. I don't want it to be a graveyard. It's the Shadowless the temple landmark. MVP, absolutely. But yeah, we got Shadow on the server in memory. Right? And chat helped me with the greenhouse. I believe Vasa was saying that. What? Ricky yelled my name. Not a tomb, it's a monument. Monument, there we go. Yeah, I kept saying I don't want it to look like a tomb. And I'm like, I'll put flowers around the front to decorate. Oh, that makes it look more like a tomb. So yeah, Vasa, I believe it was, set me straight here saying these have to be planters or else they're gonna die instantly. So we're gonna do that. Unfortunately, the planters don't get hydrated by sprinklers for some reason, even though it's all Firmalife, right? Yeah. So that's a shame, but at least I got it figured out what's wrong and why my greenhouse isn't working. We should build a donor town or something and I'll make them each a house. That would be cool. I'm down. Like, I need to come up with more things. Like, I feel like I am not doing nearly enough for members. I'm so thankful. I need to do more, especially well, they're not, I don't think they're too high up because they do hydrate the farmland. And it said 5x5x6 area, so I figured as long as I kept it under 5 off the ground, it would be good. But you can see this is hydrated 31%, and that's from the sprinklers. There's no other water source around here, so it should be good. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks up, so I think it's working. It's what it seems to die from the temperature. Like here, can I? There we go. Let's plant this, and you can see temperature too low. Hydration's also too low. Interesting. I thought the hydration was fine before. They should work if 1 block above. In creative, I had them a block above the planter. I used create pipes and you can't get them through the wall, you know. If I just put a casing around it, maybe. It definitely needs planters to work as a greenhouse. Okay, I thought this would work as well because the greenhouse at spawn still has farmland as well. But look, if we take a look here, there we go, there it is. These ones growing seed. Being watered. Okay, I must have just been bugged or something. When I first did this, it said these sprinklers don't work for this kind of a planter. And now it's clearly being watered. I've been saying it all day because it was 100% true when I did this the other night, but now it's not saying that. It's growing properly. Okay. Certain plants. I only got plants in here currently that were growing in these planters. Originally, I had like a double line of them here and a double line of them here, and I had them all full. But yeah, they were saying these planters don't get watered or these sprinklers don't water these planters. I was getting an error message for 100%. I don't know why it's working perfectly now, but that's just kind of the way it goes. Something breaks until I show somebody. Anyway, Yeah, this is gonna work. Right click, climb. Yeah, this has always said it's been working. Oh, to rec, maybe I had to, well, I mean, it's worked just then though without clicking it. Yeah, I think I was just bugged the other night for some reason. Like maybe I needed to replant these after, you know, it started sprinkling properly. Because at first it was all messed up. I had this great system. I'm like, yeah, I'll pump it right from the water source. It's right over there. And I did it. And it's seawater. So I had seawater in the pipes and I had to redo everything. But I did redo everything. So there was still some seawater in some pipes. And yeah, it was just a big problem. But now we got it going correctly for the most part. And hey, we know how to fix it officially. Those do work. I was wrong. I'm happy I looked at that on stream. So now I know it was just a bug. And I'm excited about this. Are those there? I swear I got rid of those. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's used all that coke and I haven't done anything with it. Oh, that's rough. I'm gonna definitely need to be able to hook up a tree farm to this to get it working. Wait till I get a pipe with oxygen, hydrogen, and deuterium, and you only want one gas? Oh, yeah, good point. Not looking forward to that. I gotta have a good system when I go into that. Ah, my voice. I feel like my voice is getting all rough, like harsh. I've been talking my ear off for too long. You need coke? I got tons of coke, but I can see I'm going to be running through it fast. So you only use 2 burners to reduce coke consumption. Can I reduce the burners though for a full size thing and still have it burn? Use minimum size tanks, but it's a big one, Ricky. We got a big, huge tank here. This is the massive, this is max size. I think a tree farm will help a lot. I'll hook up a create tree farm that can pump coke directly into it. So it should be able to keep it going. We'll be fine. Definitely need more casings to fix up that line, but I am very happy about the upgrades the junkyard got tonight. Oh, and Ricky, you didn't see, I'm super sorry. I didn't wait for you, but you get to do your own still. I made mine, my little, you know, picture area. I've got film and cameras. You can do this. Check this out. Going to F5. It's on a selfie stick. You can see me holding the stick. You want to look at my tanks? Yeah, I'll look at yours for a balance. I'll probably do that for the LV tanks moving forward for sure. I have been looking at your tanks a lot too. Get out of this. Oh, I took a picture. Didn't mean to. There we go. Right? This is pretty cool. I've got my, that's the wrong button. Get out of F5. That's the problem. All right. So you got like item frames. You can put them in. There's a photo book. You can do stacks of photos. This is the photo item frame. I had to hook up this little system. So when the film is complete, you throw it down here, the film roll, and it'll water it because you got to water it. Once it's done watering it, then you can put it in here. That's my camera. Okay. So yeah, because of that, I'm going to need tons of paper moving forward is the plan. And that's why I made the greenhouse, was so that I could start producing my own paper and I could be a big boy now and actually produce my own food, I suppose, and not rely on you guys saving me all the time with food. So that's the goal there. But yeah, camera, I'm definitely going to start using this a lot moving forward in my videos. I'm a big fan. And beds are still invisible. But yeah, it's been a good stream. We've gone 3.5 hours, it looks like. Got some good progress done. You can make paper from wood? What? 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 Wait. What? I did not see that. I've been making it the hard way from Papyrus. I even used your assembler to make some. I was all happy about that because it cut out the whole knifing, but a fantastic Terra Firma Tuesday. Well, thank you, Ricky. Trying to fill in the shoes of greatness here, and I just kept them warm for a little while. But we got some good stuff done and had a great time. The Shadowless made me feel like I'm the best streamer ever of all streamers, which is amazing. I'm so thankful to Shadow and just everybody else. We got a ton of new members tonight. It takes some processing, but it can be done. Yeah, still, that seems way more worth it out of wood. And I could use the greenhouse to just make food for myself now moving forward. And anybody who wants it. This is the junkyard. Everything here is for everybody on the server. So, you know, appreciate the fill in this week. I got you, Ricky. Anytime you need it, I'll be there for you. I'm starting to get a little more used to streaming too. I think I'm going to stream 3 times this week. I mean, I streamed yesterday, today, and I'm probably going to do Thursday still. I'm starting to get a hang of things. I'm liking it more and more. I just got to figure out alerts. Swear I thought I had them working today. I did so much to fix it and it still didn't pop up correctly, but that's no big deal. And yeah, I don't know if you saw, Shadowless donated a member like to everyone in the world. It was pretty wild. So that was huge. But yeah, I guess I'll get going. I've been running on for a while. You guys probably got to watch or put up with watching me do some boring stuff there. Sorry about that. I'll try to be more entertaining moving forward, but you know, I'm learning. Really need to take time with you to go over the alerts. That's the thing, like I'm reading tutorials, I'm doing exactly what everything says, and it's just not showing up. Oh, I don't know, something's got to be turned off somewhere, I think, or something, but we'll get it figured out. But as for now, thank you everybody for being here. You've been great. Hopefully I've done Ricky proud by keeping TFT going, and yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for being so amazing. Yeah, that's it. I guess don't need to say anything else. Everybody, you guys have a great night.